Hey guys, and CS Fan 001 here. Welcome you to another one of those weekly trophy list update videos. Today's date is Monday, November 18th, 2019. This has not been an eventful week at all in terms of trophy hunting, so I've got to explain a few things as to exactly what was going on this week. Basically, I told you guys last week that I felt like I was starting to get sick. I thought it was just my allergies or something because it's around that time of year where it always hits me, so I didn't think it was a big deal. Come to find out, it was getting worse and worse, so on Tuesday, went to the urgent care. So Tuesday this past week, went to the urgent care, and I had a throat infection of some kind. Now, it wasn't strep. They did a strep test, and it wasn't strep somehow. Whatever it was, though, it was very painful and very not fun, and I had to miss a couple days of work, and, the antibiotics they gave me at first weren't doing enough, so I had to literally go back again on Thursday and get something else that has thankfully worked a lot better, but yeah, that kind of put me out of commission for the entire normal week. And then, thankfully by Friday, I was feeling a whole lot better, but on Friday was when a friend from home came down to visit so we could go to a football game together. That was all a lot of fun. I just wish I could have been more at full health, so I would have had, more energy, more capable of going out and doing stuff. But at least I've turned the corner, so I'm still in recovery. I've still got somewhat of a sore throat at different times of day, and just still not feeling, 100%, but I'm slowly working my way back there. Hopefully, by the time of the next drunk stream, I will be back to pretty much normal. That's the hope. I'm on a few different meds right now. It's just, I hate when you get, a throat infection or anything like that. Because, like I said, it wasn't strep, but it was some other kind of infection. I just hate that. It's one of the worst things you get because it's incredibly painful. It tires you out. It's incredibly painful. It makes it harder to sleep. It can tighten up your airways a bit, making it harder to breathe at times. It makes you not want to eat or drink anything because swallowing anything hurts. Frankly, it was just not a fun time, and I am glad that the worst of it seems to be over. Fingers crossed, knocking on my wooden table. So hopefully all the worst parts of it are over, and that would be good. I still don't know if I'm going to stream on Wednesday this week. We'll have to see if I'm back at full strength yet. If so, then I will. If not, then we'll wait till Friday. But I would think I'll probably be fine for the Friday night stream. And there might actually be a Saturday stream this week as well because we don't have a football game this weekend. It's bye week. So, yeah, Saturday might also work out unless I go find something else to do or something. So, hopefully at least one stream still this week. That's my hope. Can't guarantee it, but that's what I'm really hoping for. So, as for trophy progress, not much made. In fact, I only earned one trophy, but there are 4 total games to talk about. The first one is, you saw it down here. I was actually just playing it a little bit earlier. I was working on Fallout 76 because they had a double XP weekend this past weekend for Reclamation Day. So it was kind of for the 1-year anniversary of the game, off by a day or two, but pretty good. So I am now midway through level 99. So I'm on the last level before I hit level 100, and that'll be awesome. So I'm very, very close to level 100. I went up 5 levels this weekend. I just mainly was farming the Monster Mash event. I don't know if it's the most efficient method, but it's been working well enough for me. Plus, I got a really good shotgun. I got a vampiric pump-action legendary shotgun. It's not quite the most powerful or accurate or anything. I haven't put any mods on it yet, but it drains enemies. When you shoot an enemy, it refills some of your health. It's actually really, really good, so I'm glad I found that out of that event off of one of the legendary enemies, so definitely happy about that. Otherwise, of course, the only other trophy is Scorched Earth, which I still don't understand how it's that high a completion, that it's a 10% completion, it's higher than... Okay, maybe I can see it being higher than level 100, but it's higher than Monster Mash, it's higher than Queen of the Hunt... It's almost as high as Mistress of Mystery. It's higher than Breach and Clear, which is a joke. That event is so easy. So I am shocked that it's actually that commonly earned. I was only able to find the event once over the double XP weekend. I was only able to spawn into a lobby that was doing it once. And of course, they were actually doing it. And they were doing an okay with it. I don't know if they were going to end up beating it or not. But I went to the event. And wouldn't you know it, the game froze. It didn't crash. It didn't lose internet connection. It just actually froze once I got there. So yeah, just thanks, Bethesda. I really appreciate that. Like, I want to get your event done so I never have to touch the stupid pile of crap ever again. I mean, unless it adds in DLC trophies, I can promise you once I get the platinum, I'm never playing this mess ever again because it's a mess. And even though the game has gotten better since it released, Bethesda's just effed up everything else. I mean, like, why the Fallout First thing? It's the worst idea ever, and they couldn't even bother to lock in the domain name for the website. So someone else purchased it, and that's hilarious that someone else purchased it first. Like, that's how disjointed they are right now at Bethesda. And I kind of want to put this game a little bit higher on priority just because, one, I'm now very close to being done, and two, I don't think these servers are going to be up a year from now. I have a sneaking suspicion that these servers are not going to stay up for more than maybe another year or so. Because just with how badly Bethesda's effing everything up, I don't know how much longer we're going to have with these servers. So I would say if you have Fallout 76 on your list already, you might want to start pushing to get through it just because I don't trust them to keep the servers up forever. Like, I think they'll go down within a couple of years just because lack of popularity and the hate they've been getting from so many fans, well-deserved hate for that matter, and criticism. So I would say if you want to do this game, you might want to get started on it sooner rather than later because I don't know how much more time we're going to have. I think for Scorched Earth, I'm just going to have to go on look for a Discord group because I know that there are Discord groups that'll go out and run it fairly often. So I'll get it done eventually. I just need to probably stop being lazy about it and just go ahead and finish it. And I'll have to be recording during that because I might hit level 100 during it. If not, then I can just farm my way to level 100 pretty easily with a few more Monster Mash events, even outside of double XP and other stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm not worried about it. It's just I want to get it done. Just get it done, get it off the list. So, the next game I want to bring up quite briefly is Borderlands 3. Now, no DLC trophies have been added yet, but from what I've been hearing, we're going to get the announcement of the first Borderlands 3 DLC this week. I believe we're getting it on Wednesday, the 20th, is when we're supposed to get our first announcement of DLC. So that'll be the first of 4 for that game. That'll be interesting. I mean, I don't have the season pass. I'm not going to get it until it's cheaper. I'm not really desperate, but so we're going to get 4 DLCs for this game, so 4 more DLCs with trophies. Hopefully, though, I wouldn't mind it being more like Borderlands 2, where they had 4, like, full big expansions, and then the 5 Headhunter packs that didn't actually have trophies with them, but were still fun to play. I wouldn't mind seeing them do something like that again. So, definitely we'll be excited for when Borderlands 3 gets DLC and it's cheap enough to be worth buying. I don't know exactly when that'll be, though. Then we have Far Cry 2. So, actually, I don't know why I clicked on it, but no trophies earned, but making good progress on the kills. Like a couple of days this week, I made some progress on kills. I'm only about 2,000 kills away. All I have left is 306 kills and some executions with the FAL Paratrooper, 500 kills and 227 headshots with the M249 Saul. That one's going to take a really long time. 249 kills and 97 headshots with the Uzi, 165 kills with the LPO-50 Flamethrower, and 250 kills with that 500 total kills, so 250 multi-kills, 500 total kills with the MGL 140. So once I get those 5 weapons done, I will be done with the multiplayer for Far Cry 2, and I will be able to make some progress on that this week. So yeah, we're getting there. We're not really that far away from being done. It'll come down to when me and Snickle can get done with the multi-kills. Really, like, I think we can probably finish them this week if we try, like, probably 2 more sessions. Because 250 multi-kills is still going to take a while, but it'll probably still take a couple of sessions. But, you know, we're getting there, and we'll get done with it sooner rather than later. I mean, if I could finish the multi-kills this week, that would be great. Because then it would just be these other, 4 weapons that, I mean, the FAL is It's taken a little while, but it's not terrible. The M249's taken quite a while, but the weapon's pretty strong. The Uzi's not bad at all compared to some of the weapons I've already done. The LPO-50's awful. It's a flamethrower. It's just terrible. It takes forever to kill anything. You can only get like 30 kills a match with it, which is terrible. So yeah, slowly working my way through that, but getting a lot closer, and we'll be done hopefully with Far Cry 2's multiplayer definitely by the end of 2019. I don't know exactly when in 2019, but by the end of the year, I will be done with this game, with the multiplayer, not with the single player. Gonna take a little break before I touch on the single player. And finally, the only game I earned a trophy in this week, Destiny 2 Forsaken DLC. I have finished the Collections badge. I actually finished that pretty early in the week. That was like Wednesday or something. So the Collections badge, I finished it by getting the Destinations badge for Red War. Got the last items I needed, so not too difficult at all. So all I have left now with DLC, I still have to do the raid. The raid is, I'm not looking forward to it, but I know that there are some ways to do it a little more easily. Like you can join someone that is already like at the boss of it and just join in with them there, and you can finish it that way. But I don't know anything about the raid or the boss itself. But I know it's not like the hardest one in the franchise by any means, so I'll eventually do that, but that's a little lower priority. The Forsaken Nightfall boss, I just got to keep playing the Nightfall each week until we end up getting one that has a Forsaken boss in it to finish it that way. So it's in a rotating cycle. It'll take a while, but it'll eventually be done. As for the Triumph Seal, I finished all the wanted enemies. So all I have left for the Triumph Seal are the Heroic Adventures, of which we can only do one per week. They're easy enough, but, you know, waiting for weeks and weeks to get all of them is going to take a long time. But it'll eventually be done, so it's not that big a deal. Along with that, I also have to explore a few more lost sectors in the Dreaming City and in, what's the other one, Tangled Shore. But I'm not quite, I mean, those are easy. I just need to stop being lazy about those. I guess it's just because the other two Destinations badges are going to take absolutely forever because I have to grind some more materials, and then I just have to start grinding events on both Mars and Mercury. So just not looking forward to that, and in the Dreaming City and in the Tangled Shore. So that's not going to be fun. I'm not looking forward to that at all. So those two are going to be the long-term ones, but Destiny 2 is not really that high of a priority because it's going to stay up for a long time. So I'm not in a huge rush to get it done. I'm going to keep signing in every week to do the Heroic Adventure and until this trophy is unlocked, the Nightfall. And then I'll eventually go do the raid and slowly work my way to the Triumph Seal, eventually. So with that, that's actually it for the trophies this week. Like I said, there wasn't a whole lot of progress made because I was sick, and I'm hoping that this week I'll be able to play a little bit more and actually make a little more progress. Maybe do a couple of streams this week. I don't know exactly which days yet, though. Like I said, hopefully by Friday I'll be well enough to be able to do so. So with this, level 69, 82%, 17,292 total trophies, 406 platinums, 2,310 golds, 4,444 silvers, 10,132 bronzes. So plans for the week. I need to go ahead and look for a Discord group or something to finish off Fallout 76. Beyond that, though, I will be continuing to work on Far Cry 2, trying to get done with the multi-kills this week. I'll keep logging into Destiny 2 to do the weekly stuff in that game. I've got a session planned, I think, for Resident Evil 5 on PS3. I just actually need to get in contact with them. I need to let them know that I was sick because I never ended up messaging them. Sadly, I feel like such a terrible person not doing that. But we can get started on that at some point in the near future. So, yeah, it's all looking good for the future. I mean, provided I can stay healthy, that'd be great. But as for videos I want to record, I am going to record the audio for that big, like, 6 platinum trophy video compilation with those 6 platinums I got in the 3 easy games that were stacks. Gonna go ahead and do that once I finish recording this and just get that done, and also go ahead and edit together the 17,000th trophy video because that'll come out. I might upload both those videos this week. We'll have to see because I don't think there's going to be any like new trophy lists to read out this week for videos, so might skip the recipe video this week or something because I gotta start reloading on recipes a little bit. I only got 2 left. So I'll be recording that, and health permitting, I will be recording the 301 to 400 Platinum Trophy video. The full list look. So hopefully I'll be feeling up to doing that. So thank you guys for staying patient with me in this past week or so of just inconsistency. And hopefully by the end of this week, everything will be back to normal. Yeah, that's really about it that I have to say for this week. Like I said, thank you guys for being patient. Hopefully it'll all pay off and things will be good again this week. Hopefully have at least one drunk stream this week, but we'll have to see. So, see you guys for Platinum Trophy video tomorrow, probably the 17,000 Trophy video at some point this week, and hopefully some streams.